Hey there, everyone. It's your boy Kevin here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm super excited to dive into a concept that's been a game changer for me and could be for you too. Just keep stacking days. This isn't just some catchy phrase. It's a mindset, a strategy, and a way of life that can help you achieve your dreams, one tiny step at a time. In this video, I'm going to break down what just keep stacking days is all about, how you can make it work for you, the ups and downs of this approach, and why I think it's one of the most powerful tools you can add to your life. I'm Kevin, and I've been using this method to transform my own journey. So stick with me for the full scoop. This is going to be a long one. So grab a snack and let's get into it. What is just keep stacking days? So what exactly is just keep stacking days? At its core, it's about making consistent, incremental progress toward your goals by doing something small every single day. Think of it like building a house. Each day you add one brick to the structure. That brick might seem insignificant on its own, but over time, those bricks stack up into something solid, impressive, and lasting. I'm Kevin, and I've seen this work in my own life, whether it's learning new skills, improving my health, or even tackling personal projects. It's about showing up every day, no matter how small the effort, and trusting that those efforts will compound into something big. The beauty of this approach is that it takes the pressure off trying to make massive changes overnight. Want to learn a new language? Instead of cramming for hours and burning out, you learn 10 new words a day. Want to get fit? Do a 10-minute workout daily instead of trying to run a marathon on day one. Want to write a novel? Write 100 words a day. These small actions add up, and before you know it, you're looking back at a mountain of progress. I've used this to learn guitar, improve my cooking, and even grow this channel, and let me tell you, it works. The reason just keep stacking days is so effective lies in a few key principles. First, it's rooted in the idea of compound growth. Just like compound interest in finance, small daily efforts grow exponentially over time. Second, it leverages the power of habits. When you do something consistently, it becomes part of your routine, and eventually you don't even have to think about it. It's just who you are. Third, it's forgiving. If you miss a day, you don't have to start from scratch. You just pick up where you left off and keep stacking. I, Kevin, have found that this method takes away the overwhelm and makes big goals feel achievable, no matter where you're starting from. How can you use it? All right, let's get practical. How do you actually put just keep stacking days into action? I've broken it down into a detailed, step-by-step process that anyone can follow, based on what's worked for me. Define a clear, specific goal. You need to know exactly what you're aiming for. Vague goals like, I want to be better at something won't cut it. Instead, go for something measurable, like, I want to read 12 books this year. I want to run a 5K in 6 months. Or, I want to save $1,000 by next summer. The clearer, the better. Break it into tiny steps. Once you've got your goal, break it into the smallest possible actions you can take daily. The key is to make these steps so small that they're almost impossible to skip. For example, if your goal is to get fit, your daily step could be as simple as doing 5 push-ups or walking for 10 minutes. If you're learning to code, maybe it's writing one function or solving one problem a day. The smaller, the better, trust me. Set up a tracking system. To stay consistent, you need a way to track your progress. I use a habit tracker app like Habitica, but a simple calendar works too. Every day you complete your step, mark it with a check mark or a sticker. Seeing that chain of checks grow is incredibly motivating. I, Kevin, have a little notebook where I track my daily guitar practice, and it's so satisfying to see the pages fill up. Create a routine. Tie your daily step to an existing habit to make it stick. For example, if you always have coffee in the morning, do your daily step right after. This habit stacking trick makes it easier to stay consistent. I do my daily writing right after breakfast, and now it feels weird not to do it. Stay flexible and forgive yourself. Life happens. You might miss a day or two because of a busy schedule or just feeling off. That's okay. The key is to jump back in as soon as you can. Don't let a missed day derail you. I've had days where I skipped my guitar practice, but I just picked it up the next day and kept going. Review and tweak regularly. Every month or so, take a step back and look at your progress. Are your daily steps still working? Do you need to adjust your goal? Maybe you started with 10 minutes of reading a day but now feel ready for 20. Or maybe your goal has shifted entirely, that's fine too. I check in on my goals every month, and it helps me stay on track or pivot when needed. Celebrate milestones. Don't wait until you've reached your big goal to celebrate. Set smaller milestones along the way and reward yourself when you hit them. For example, after 30 days of stacking, treat yourself to something small like a coffee or a movie night. I celebrated hitting 100 days of guitar practice with a new set of strings, and it felt awesome. Real-life examples. To give you a better idea, let me share a few ways I've used this in my life. When I wanted to learn guitar, I committed to 10 minutes of practice a day. Some days I'd just strum a few chords. Other days I'd learn a riff. After a year I could play full songs, and now I'm working on writing my own music. When I started this channel, I committed to posting one video a month, no matter how. Simple. Those videos stacked up, and now I've got a growing community. Shout out to all of you watching. I also used this to improve my fitness. I started with 10 push-ups a day, and now I'm hitting the gym regularly and feeling stronger than ever. These examples show that just keep stacking days can work for anything, as long as you stay consistent. The pros. This approach has a ton of benefits that make it a no-brainer to try. Low stress. The small steps mean you're not overwhelmed by the pressure of massive changes. It's all about progress, not perfection. Universal application. Whether your goal is personal, professional, creative, or financial, this method fits. It's like a Swiss Army knife for self-improvement. Motivation boost. Seeing your daily progress, whether it's a check mark on a calendar or a new skill you've picked up, keeps you fired up. Habit formation. Small actions done daily turn into habits over time. After a while, you'll do them without even thinking about it. Inclusivity. It doesn't matter if you're a student, a parent, a CEO, or retired. This method works for any age, lifestyle, or schedule. Resilience. Even if you miss a day or hit a setback, you can jump back in without losing all your progress. It's forgiving and sustainable. The cons. No method is perfect, and just keep stacking days has its challenges. Here's what to watch out for. Patience required. If you're someone who loves instant results, the slow and steady pace might drive you nuts. You have to trust the process. Potential for boredom. Doing the same small task every day can feel repetitive. You'll need to find ways to keep it fresh, like mixing up your approach or adding variety. Risk of falling off. Without a solid tracking system or routine, it's easy to forget your daily step, especially on busy days. I've had moments where I skipped a few days and had to fight to get back on track. Self-discipline needed. This method relies on you showing up for yourself every day. If you struggle with self-motivation, you might need extra accountability, like a friend or a coach. Choosing the right goal. If your goal isn't meaningful to you, you'll lose steam fast. You need to pick something that truly matters to keep stacking those days. I, Kevin, have hit these roadblocks myself. There were times when I got bored practicing the same guitar chords or felt discouraged because progress seemed slow. But every time I stuck with it, I was reminded that the magic happens in the consistency, not in the size of the step. To make just keep stacking days work long-term, here are some tips to tackle those cons. Mix it up. If your daily step feels stale, find small ways to vary it. For example, if you're learning a language, switch between vocab drills, listening to a podcast, or watching a show in that language. Find accountability. Share your goal with a friend, join an online community, or even post about it on social media. Knowing others are watching can keep you motivated. Use visual reminders. Put your tracker somewhere you'll see it daily, like on your fridge or phone. I keep my habit tracker on my desk, and it's a constant nudge to stay on track. Focus on the why. Remind yourself why your goal matters. If you're learning a skill, think about how it'll open new doors. If it's fitness, picture how great you'll feel. I often think about how playing guitar lets me connect with others, and that keeps me going. Be kind to yourself. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just start again the next day. Progress, not perfection, is the name of the game. Alright, let's bring it all together. Just Keep Stacking Days is about building your future one small, consistent step at a time. I, Kevin, am a huge believer in this approach because it's transformed how I tackle my goals. It's not about making giant leaps or waiting for the perfect moment. It's about showing up every day, adding one brick to your wall, and trusting that those bricks will turn into something amazing. The benefits, like low stress, flexibility, and habit building, make it accessible to anyone, but it does require patience, discipline, and a willingness to keep going even when it feels slow. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this: start today. Pick one goal that excites you, break it into a tiny daily step, and start stacking those days. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be big. Just start. A year from now, you'll look back and be blown away by how far you've come. I've seen it in my own life with guitar, fitness, and this channel, and I know you can do it too. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, smash that like button, drop a comment below, and let me know what goal you're going to start stacking days for. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss my next video. Until then, keep stacking those days, and I'll see you in the next one.